Get in shape, stay in shape. I can get there. Staying there is a whole nother story, but it's a mantra that millions live by. And for some of us aspiring, in quotes, athletes, achieving that goal isn't always so easy. Well, there is some good news, and it is that high tech is helping change that. With us this morning to discuss how technology benefits and even encourages us to work out is Rick Wenner of California-based Scosche Industries. Hey, Rick, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So let's talk about this, because after 3 children, just the idea of getting back into shape for me was a little daunting in the beginning. And I know that there are a lot of our audience out there breaking out in a cold sweat right now just thinking about it, because it isn't easy. What do you think is the biggest challenge that women kind of face in terms of getting in shape, but I think more importantly, staying in shape?
Yeah, there's 2 challenges. The first one is getting in shape, and that is you need a trigger. You need something that gets you motivated to get started. So to take that first step, you need a specific reason. And then beyond that,
just stepping on that scale and seeing it say whatever it says is enough motivation to get.
But it should be.
Yeah,
it should be, absolutely.
Right.
And then beyond that, once you get started, it's a matter of keeping going after that first 3 weeks, first 4 weeks. How do you keep that motivation up beyond that goal? So what motivates you to keep going, and what makes it fun? Because for a lot of people, exercise isn't fun. So finding something that motivates you and keeps it fun and entertaining.
I like that idea, because you're right. If you don't enjoy it, then you're not going to keep doing it, right?
Right.
All right, let's talk about the importance of cardiovascular awareness.
There's a lot of ways to lose weight. You can just simply cut your calories and stop eating as much food, but then you're not really taking care of your body. You're simply losing the fat, which is great, but you're neglecting all those organs and all the functions and all the systems inside of your body. So, brain health, cardiovascular fitness, your heart, all those things you're neglecting by just simply cutting calories. So by incorporating exercise, you're helping your whole body, not just your appearance.
When I'm at the gym, I see people doing all kinds of things, from weights and squats and lunges to, of course, the treadmill. And I should mention this treadmill is here for a reason, and you'll find out why in just a second. But I know there are all kinds of exercises out there. What types of exercises, on the average, optimize healthy cardiovascular workouts?
It's really anything that gets your heart rate up. In fact, weights can help cardiovascular fitness if you're doing it, higher reps and not doing too much rest in between sets. But ideally, beyond that, what's even better than that would be treadmill, elliptical machines, swimming, anything that's repetitive and keeps your heart rate up.
All right, well, speaking of workouts, my mama told me never let them see you sweat, so I'm going to take mama's advice this morning, and we're going to bring in a beautiful model. Her name is Andre. Come on in, Andre. She's an athlete, of course, as you'll see by this phenomenal body here. She's graciously agreed to join us today. She jumped right on in there. Good for you. She knew what was happening. So a low training heart rate, is that better for losing weight?
For me, running an hour every day is more than enough.
So what we have here from Scosche is we have the Scosche Rhythm, which gets your heart rate, your pulse, from your arm, sends the data via Bluetooth to your smartphone.
To the smartphone?
To the smartphone.
Oh my gosh, that's what you've got strapped there. That is cool. Well, girlfriend, I'm going to get you working. Let's get started here. I'm going to let her get started working out. And I want to know what the data is going to show us here at the end. And Howard, if you can just come in for a close-up a little bit here so that we can get a close look at what's going on here. And then you give us a little bit of explanation, Rick, as to what we're seeing. What's happening right now?
So right now, this is collecting pulse data, and it's sending the data, again, via Bluetooth. It's giving you pulse data, it's giving you your calories burned. If you were outside utilizing the phone's GPS, it gives you your distance, your speed, your pace. It even has the map of your workout in here. So as you're going, you can pull up the map. If you get lost, you can pull up the map and figure out where you're going. And then in hindsight, we have the cloud-based system where when your workout finishes, send the data to the cloud, you get on your computer, you can see how long your route was and where you went and where you can make changes to it, utilizing the map on your computer.
Oh, I love it. She's been going, what, about 45 seconds or so here? What are we seeing?
She's up to 96 beats per minute. When we were earlier on, when she was at rest, she was at below 60 beats per minute. So she's moving along. This is a lower heart rate, which is fine for getting started. But to her point, if you really want to see better fitness results and really increase your calorie burn, you would want it a little bit higher. She's up to 100 now. She's getting nervous because we're talking about her.
Get a jogging now, don't worry. Well, Andre, thanks so much for coming by. I'm going to let you keep on walking, and great to meet you. It's a great device. Thanks so much for coming by and sharing it with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And if you'd like to learn much more about how high-tech workouts work, simply visit the great folks over at Scosche.com. That's Scosche. It's spelled Scosche.com.